Hi you guys, it's Asia here, welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to show you how to create colorful and pattern background without using a jelly plate. So stay tuned. Today I'm working with Lindy's Gang products, as this is the project for an April challenge on Lindy's Gang blog. And I have in my hands right now three sprays, Cerise, Bodacious Blush and Glory of the Seas Gold. They are 2 flats and 1 starburst. And I'm gonna be making coins, ATC coins. So I spray the sprays onto my working surface and I'm dabbing the papers, pre-cut paper. To cut the circles I use my Carabelle machine. And my idea for these coins was not to use a jelly plate. I actually own one jelly plate. Well, I cannot call it jelly plate. It's a homemade plate I made for myself. I could have used this one, but I decided to actually dab pieces of papers onto the working surface. Like that you have very smooth borders between the colors. Border is probably not a good word, but the colors go together very smoothly. And you see me, I am adding colors onto the surface and then cleaning kind of the surface with the coins. And after each application, I am drying the coins. The first time I did it with 3 colors all together, and you've seen it, it got kind of muddy in places, which is not a problem because I needed a little bit of brownish color for the mood board for this month. So that was fine, but I decided later that it's better to actually add one color, then dry it over, and then add another color. And to get the intensity of colors, you have to actually do it a few times over. So one application will not be enough, probably 2 will not be enough as well. Well, also depends how soft colors you want to have. And I am now gonna be working on the patterns, because you know, when you are using jelly print, it's not only the colors you are getting, you usually add some stenciling, and then you get some nice pattern. So now I was dabbing stencil and then cleaning it kind of onto the ATC coins, and I will repeat this process with different colors and different stencils. Just to have this, just to build up the background as much as I can, just to have as many colors as I can, and of course as many patterns as I can possibly have. It's not a perfect stenciling, or this is negative stenciling, but the point is to add something extra. So the perfection is not the key here. Anyway, the perfection is not the key for me. I like when the things are good. I like to finish something which in my eyes at least is very nice, or at least, or sometimes perfect. I find maybe some of things I've done are never perfect, but close. But the way of doing it, I like the things not to be perfect, and when you add few things which are not perfect, you get the perfection at the end. And this is very confusing what I'm saying right now. It's very late, and guys, I've noticed the more I talk, the more unsure of what I'm saying I feel. And I started doing these voiceovers, but I am missing words. I find it's harder and harder with time. I have no idea why. So just bear with me. Probably I'll edit that and I'll cut it out, or I'll just leave it for the fun of it. Why not? I added some splatter with a Sidewalk chalk, also spray from Lindy's, the flat spray, and again some magical. You'll find a list of all the products in the description box below, as always, also on the blog, on my blog. and I'm using another stencil from AB Studio. AB Studio is very close to my heart because, I am a friend with the owner, and I also designed some stamps for AB Studio. And I would like to invite you guys actually to subscribe to AB Studio channel, because it's a really great channel and there are really beautiful tutorials on it. So I'll put the link for AB Studio channel down below. And look at that, guys. There is so many ways to use stencils. For example, tracing them with a pen. Why not? I mean, you don't have to use the paint to do the stenciling. In last video also, I used stencil to emboss. So I use one of the embossing pens from Ranger. This one I had is from Ranger. And I drew through the stencil with the embossing pen, and later I emboss it. So, you know, you can use it also kind of like a stamp, which is great. And I like the fact that you can reuse your objects in so many ways. And right now, I was using a piece of packaging to add some dots. And these ones are two of very nice stamp sets from PaperArtsy, Eclectica. They are both designed by Kim Delo. I really love her designs. And I don't use them quite as often as I would like. But for these ATC coins, I just decided that they're gonna be perfect as a focal points. And I'm gonna emboss it using Black Forest Blanc embossing powder from Lindy's, and Emboss It Ranger pad. And as you can see, my pad is dirty. I have no idea. It's maybe 2 months old, my pad, and I have no idea why it's always getting so dirty. I clean my stamps if I use something else than archival ink. There may be some small elves who are coming at night and just messing up with my craft supplies, I think. What I'm doing now is embossing, so I just feel like there is nothing to tell about that, apart from the fact that, once again, try to emboss from underneath the paper. Like that, the embossing powder will not fly away so easily. Because I got some imperfection while embossing, I'm using a Emboss It pen by Ranger to fix it simply. Wherever I'll see, I just have a look at the stamp, and wherever the embossing powder was missing, I added it again. And now I'm gonna be embossing the edges of the ATC coins. So for that I'm using water, because I need to stick the powder. I could have used a pad, embossing pad, but I've noticed that with embossing pad, the edges which get embossed, they are quite thick, and I wanted the embossing to be stuck only at the very, very, very edges of the paper. And so I just dipped it in the water, then in the powder, and I have to repeat the process because with water it does not stick as perfectly as it does with embossing pad, but at the end it does. So if you are a little bit patient, you can do it easily, and like that you'll save also on your embossing pad. I'm very impatient, and look at that, I'm getting better. And I'm learning to work a little bit slower and a little bit maybe, well, not better, but with more precision maybe. I'm gonna add again a little bit more splatter with Winsor Newton ink, China ink, which gives me completely different splatter than the one I got with Lindy's. And I'm gonna also add a little bit of texture with Carabelle stamp. One of the stamp I'm using, I think, for the texture quite often, but then again I love Carabelle stamps also, so why not? And just to finish my, this time very flat ATC coins, I'm using some stickers from Small Talk by Tim Holtz. And at the end, I also decided to run my coins through my sewing machine and to leave the threads hanging, which I love. Another way of getting this threads look, which I love also. You should know that by now. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, please leave me a thumbs up or leave a comment. If you have questions, please leave a comment, of course. And if you didn't subscribe yet and you like what I'm doing, please subscribe or share this video with your friends. And I wish you very nice day and hope to see you soon. Bye!